There we go.
All right.
Well, all right then, friends. We have made it to another Friday.
No.
The original, often duplicated,
Wait.
never imitated.
What?
Wait, I'm trying. Wait,
You're doing it wrong.
the often imitated, never duplicated beer for breakfast.
Never been duplicated.
Man, the beer touches my lips and I lose all train of thought.
I mean, it is a 12%
I feel like we need to
today,
redo
so.
all of that.
It's okay.
Whatever,
Hey,
let's just do it.
we're still employed for another week.
That's
We're
right.
here with friends. We have our health, no wealth, and are we wise?
Nope.
No.
But we got beer.
But we have beer, and boy, do we have a beer in front of us today. One of my absolute favorite breweries in the entire country. Ale Smith Brewing is who we are featuring today, and we have their Raceway Imperial Stout, and man, is this thing a beast.
Strong.
I saw it. I love the packaging. You've got that like matte black. It's black on black. But the coolest thing is, and you don't even see it until you crack open your very first beer, when you pop the one of these off the 4-pack that it comes in. I love the black top. I've never seen that. I've seen other colors, but I've never seen like a dark
black tab and a
like
black
a matte
top
black.
to the can. Yeah, this can is
It's a
murdered
vibe.
out. It is.
It is a murdered out can from Ale Smith. It's 12% alcohol by volume. Today being served from the 16-ounce black on black can that was canned just over a month ago. So still pretty fresh. This beer was priced at $10.99 for a 4-pack. The proper glassware to serve this out of, a pint glass or a snifter, in my opinion. And I like serving this right around 50 degrees Fahrenheit. The 5 categories in which we rate every single beer here on Beer for Breakfast: look, smell, taste, feel, and drinkability. And let's get into just get into it. Actually, you know what? Let's take a drink. Let's take a drink. Let's all cheers.
Thank you.
Enjoy some of this because, again, we still have a job.
Oh, that's creamy.
It is creamy, which you're surprised because, I mean, this thing pours like motor oil. I know you hear that a lot. A lot of people who look at dark beers, they say,
They'll see a
that's
Guinness and they're like, oh, it looks like motor oil. You're
and
like,
it's-
no.
no. But this
You
pours.
hold up to the light and it still is
It is
black.
viscous. This is a viscous. It looks like you are pouring beer.
You got goosebumps over there?
I did. It is.
I mean, like I said, this is just, the Raceway Stout, you think of motor oil. It looks like motor oil. 3 fingers, 2.5, 3 fingers of just thick, dense, dark tan head. Lots of sticky lacing, as you can see down the side of my glass as well. Let's move on to the next category, which is the smell. Let's take a big whiff of the Ale Smith Raceway Imperial Stout.
Man, I get
So,
a lot of booze.
a lot of booze.
A lot of booze.
It's not. I don't feel like it's a lot. I think the booze is present. But like when you say a lot, like I feel like that feels like it's almost too much, and I don't feel like
no,
it's
not,
too much.
It's not too much. It's like a malty booze, which
Yeah.
balances
big,
it out.
It's a big malt bomb.
But
Hell
I
yeah.
definitely get. Do you call it a big malt bomb?
Big malt bomb.
Oh, bomb. I thought you said big malt mom.
I like malt
Or-
mamas.
or
big malt
mom.
Yeah, malt mom.
Malty mama.
It's
Yeah,
a
my malt
Whopper
brings all the boys.
because the Whoppers are malts.
Mahoney, am I wrong? For some reason, I feel like every time I smell an Imperial Stout, it smells like licorice to me.
There are tinges of that.
Okay,
in
all right,
there.
that's what that is. All right.
It's
Then
just
I'm not
depend-
having a stroke. Good.
It's usually toast when you're having a
Something
stroke.
burning, yeah.
Oh, is it?
And is it your left or your right arm?
Left arm.
It's left arm.
Yeah.
Oh, it's,
And-
well, it's my
I mean, if
left
that's
leg.
the way to go out, smelling like nice cooked bread.
Anyway, follow us for more medical advice.
No, it's not like nice. It's burnt toast.
Oh.
Nobody wants to go
I
out
was
smelling like burnt
wow,
toast.
okay.
Yeah.
Nice
Not-
loaf of croissants.
Yeah, it's not like it's that you let that bitch in the toaster way too long.
Audrey's just laying on the floor dead, rising like a loaf of bread.
That'd be a roll.
So yeasty.
That'd be so
I mean-
yeasty rolls. Gross.
No, you'd be like one of those little Hawaiian rolls, so sweet.
Yeah,
You know how much
like
sugar
a
those have
mini
in them?
guy. Oh, jeez.
Dude,
Like monkey bread.
Dude, those have so much sugar in them. I had to stop eating King's Hawaiian because I loved them so much. But then I looked at the nutrition facts, and it wrecked me.
Don't
Not
do
great,
that.
yeah.
Why would you do that? It's
'Cause
bread.
I want to ruin everybody else's day too.
Okay.
Because if I'm not eating them, I hope nobody else does. Even though it's a great company. You get a little bit of chocolate in there. I mean, the alcohol definitely present. I think it's an overall inviting nose for sure.
We like inviting
Papa
noses.
giving a Giving his take, he said dark fruits, fig, raisin, dark cherry, hints of coffee.
Coffee's there.
Pretty
I don't
good.
feel like the coffee's. I don't feel like the coffee is overwhelming. A little bit of dark fruit for sure. I feel like I get more dark fruit in the taste. And let's move on to that right now. Let's take another big drink of the Ale Smith Raceway Imperial Stout.
As you're drinking this, please know that the flavor is different on every part of your tongue. Like the back part of your tongue is totally different than the front part, and I feel like all of the booze hits first, and then whenever it's on the back, that's finally whenever I get that chocolate.
See, you know they say you can't taste with different regions of your tongue,
You
but you
totally
only
can.
can. I know because
At least I can. I've got a refined palate.
yeah, because your tongue ain't doing what these tongues do.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right.
Come on.
So, Dave, you're traditionally the
This is
least.
off the rails.
You like stouts, but you're more of an IPA guy. What are your thoughts?
I don't really seek them out, right? I mean, because the thing with stouts is that for me, if I have several of them, they're a little bit much. I like when a stout clocks in at 12% because all you need is to have like one or two, and you're like, wee.
Feeling damn good.
This is an exceptionally well balanced stout because a lot of the stouts, the thing I don't like is I'm not a bitter guy.
Yep.
Is that they linger and they're bitter after the
That
fact.
chocolate, yeah.
And I don't like that. This is not there at all.
Rich.
It's great. It really is. It's creamy. It's almost like, in a way, drinking like an espresso or something, in the sense that you get that frothy top. There is certainly a bite to it, but then the aftertaste is great and smooth and malty, and I love that.
Yeah, I'm getting big malts on this as well. Audrey, you usually love stouts, and I feel like I've failed you the last couple of beer for breakfasts. I have, yes, I've let you down.
On so many levels, in so many different ways.
Disappointing
but
women, it's kind of my MO.
That's your
Listen,
thing.
you have turned it around.
What do you think?
I mean, Speedway Stout, Ale Smith, this is a very good beer. And to Dave's point, whenever we go for beers that have that big, like ABV, that 12%,
Big flavors.
what are you expecting? You can't expect anything other than extreme malts, extreme coffee notes, extreme chocolate notes in order to, I don't want to say mask, but like hide the fact that it's a 12%er.
Because
And
the
all
alcohol
works.
doesn't hit you in the face.
No, I
feel
mean,
like
it's-
that's one of the things about this. It's
It's
there, but
strong.
it's not. But it's a strong beer, but it's not like it's not boozy. If
I
that
mean,
makes
Your
I'm
sense.
not
ex-girlfriend
buzzing.
would be disappointed by this beer.
Yes.
Yes.
Does not hit you in the face.
Oh, jeez, Louise. For any, what if nobody was listening to that earlier? Now it just sounds like
no,
Mahoney's
she
a woman
wanted
beater.
it, and Mahoney wouldn't do it.
Oh,
That's the
jeez.
thing.
And let's move on to you.
I don't like it.
You
I
don't? Really?
I don't like it. It makes me want to cry. I don't know. It's just too heavy for me, and it smells weird. And I love Ale Smith. I love the city of San Diego. I even like Speedways, but unfortunately, this is not a beer for old Ian over here.
Okay. I'm
said,
actually.
I
like
respect your opinions, though.
No, that's fine.
I will.
I think this is a complex stout. I think you get a lot of flavors in this. We hit them on the heads. I mean, there's that chocolate, the coffee is definitely present in there. It's more of a like a rich chocolate rather than that bitter chocolate, as you said, Dave. Big malts, and I think it balances out nice because none of them I feel like overwhelm any other of the flavors, and that's what one of my keys to a good beer for my personal taste is balance, and I think this one really hits that one on the head. The dark fruit really accents there as it starts to warm up, and the booze, it's even for 12%. You could have told me this was a 7%er. And I would have believed you.
So I'm most of the way through my pint, and I will say I do feel a certain warmness in my soul.
My gut is
You
like.
feel that too?
Hepper.
This is a
I'm over here.
I'm going to make some bad decisions this weekend.
Ho, 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 ho.
Ale
I'm
Smith
like
offers
Santa
this,
over here.
Ale Smith does offer this beer year round, but I mean I'm a sucker for stouts when it's a little bit cooler outside. The mouthfeel, medium to heavy, lightly carbonated, and like you said, Dave, it does have that nice creaminess to it. Overall, the drinkability. I think like most of the beers that we've seen offered from Ale Smith, this is another excellent representation of what they do. This is a phenomenal Imperial Stout. Imperial Stouts are my absolute favorite style of beer, and this one does not disappoint. Literally, I wish you could see me on our stream right now. I've got a smile on my face because how much I really have enjoyed this beer, and I'm glad that I found another phenomenal beer that I'm able to share with
You're
you guys.
smiling with your voice. You sound like you're about to introduce Jason Mraz.
No.
He's a nice guy, Dave.
He is a nice
He is a
guy.
really
I love
nice
his
guy.
Stupid hat,
fedoras.
but
He's
nice
got.
guy.
I like his fedoras.
You would. You're actually kind of wearing a
I
Jason
really,
Mraz
I
hat.
really
It's
like
a
Jason
bowl
Mraz.
cap.
I'm not gonna lie, I do. Can I get a drum roll, please? Oh, Mahoney's Beer Scale Supremacy. I get the Ale Smith Raceway Imperial Stout. A 4.3 out of 5.
That's a high score
It's
there,
a
buddy.
good beer. Go buy it.
That's a high score.
It's a damn good beer. If you like Russian or if you like Imperial Stouts, get this beer.
Today we do not like Russian
Yeah,
Imperial
Mahoney.
Stouts.
That's
We
why
like
it's not a Russian
Ukrainian
Imperial. It's just an Imperial
Stouts.
Stout.
Okay.
Let me look at my Lift app.
Oh boy.